Pokémon is a video game franchise based around capturing animals and making them fight each other until they are strong enough to allow a 10-year-old to defeat God and become the champion of animal abuse. It's a child-friendly series that has spanned over 20 years and is the most profitable media franchise of all time, with over $100 billion in total revenue. Being a game designed and marketed towards children, Pokémon is of course very popular with middle-aged adults, seeking the highs of their childhood by spending £200 on Pokémon cards. While almost all sales of Pokémon are from children, there is a strong and loyal older Pokémon community that do everything from collecting thousands of toys to competing in international tournaments to creating some really fucked up shit. Besides becoming a worldwide media phenomenon, Pokémon at its core is a game based around going on an adventure, collecting and training Pokémon to become the very best, like no one ever was. There are now 8 generations of Pokémon, with 898 Pokémon in total. Every generation is unique, except for the many Pokémon that aren't unique. People seem to get offended because the new Pokémon designs suck and they're running out of ideas, but the first generation included a magnet and a slime. I consider GameFreak to be on the same level of creative genius they were always on. The game is relatively simple in concept, but they are children's games, so you can't really complain about it. Still, it won't stop me from doing exactly that. You start with a starter Pokémon and travel across the region to collect all 8 gym badges. Along the way, you will collect and train a wide variety of Pokémon, or one really beefy Pokémon that carries you through the whole game. You can encounter Pokémon in wild areas such as grass. To capture a Pokémon, you have to get it to stay in a Pokémon ball by weakening it. You can only have 6 Pokémon in your party at any time, and the rest have to go into your PC. Similar to the fact that you can only have 6 real friends you actually keep up with, and the hundreds of other friends you claim to have are just on your PC. As Pokémon level up, they get stronger, maxing out at level 100. When some Pokémon hit a certain level, they will evolve into a new form, much like when the Neanderthals killed that mammoth and got to level 36, evolving them into Homo sapiens. On your journey to collect the 8 badges, you'll have to defeat a terrorist organization that's trying to end prosperity in the Western Pokémon world. By doing this, the player will encounter a legendary Pokémon, a rare and powerful Pokémon that there's only one of in the world. The player can catch this Pokémon, giving a 10-year-old the power to shape the world to their will. In the Sinnoh region, these legendary Pokémon are literally gods of space and time, and also just God. In Pokémon, you can capture God and feed it puffins. Muffins, but with a P for Pokémon. The battle system in Pokémon is based around strengths and weaknesses. Each Pokémon has 1 or 2 types that make it vulnerable or resistant to certain moves. For example, fire is super effective against grass types, because fire burns grass, and fighting is weak to fairy attacks. Some moves also have a chance to deal status effects, possibly leaving your Pokémon sleeping, confused, frozen, burned, or paralysed, adding more fun to the children's game. Once you have all 8 badges, you can challenge the Elite Four, a gauntlet of 4 back-to-back challenging battles to be crowned your region's champion. Every new Pokémon game is noted for being the worst one yet. Every generation the community will complain about the game being too easy, with no post-game, and it being impossible to catch them all. And every generation, GameFreak makes the game easier, with less post-game, while removing more Pokémon from the game. As a result of GameFreak's lack of catering to older fans, people have created their own way to enjoy the world. Nuzlockes are a challenge with extra rules self-imposed to make the game harder. The main one being, if a Pokémon faints, you have to release it, allowing Pokémon to finally get the sweet release of death. There are also fan-made mods and new games, a lot of which are way better than any main series Pokémon game. They include difficulty increases, the ability to catch more, and tons of post-game content. Pokémon Go is a sensation that many people thought died off a month after it started, but it's still going strong. Where are all these losers still playing Pokémon Go? Well, I generally play from my home because there's a Pokéstop right next to my house. Thanks for asking. The competitive Pokémon scene is one of intense metagame based around copying the setup of what everyone else is doing. Getting into competitive Pokémon is simple. First you have to choose a team, but don't pick your favourite Pokémon because they're trash. You've got to study the metagame and devise a diverse pick of 6 Pokémon that have complementing type pairings and have a strong move pool. Then, all you have to do is breed the Pokémon over and over again, killing the weak ones until you've created a genetically perfect creature. Continue breeding the creature until it has the correct moves and abilities for battling other creatures. Have your Pokémon defeat other specific Pokémon to increase specific stats. Grow this Pokémon from level 1 to 100. Watch it flinch and get one shot by a fucking Jirachi. So why don't you like the video if you like Pokémon, and if you don't like Pokémon, slap a like on this video, and subscribe for more non-regular, non-entertaining content. Charlie Rave out, dogs.